So, in the lab, we don't have Adobe Media Encoder installed. Instead of waiting to get it installed, I'm going to show you a different way to export. The Media Encoder is the preferred way to do it, but there are others. So, I'm just going to throw something together real fast on a new file. Make sure we have square pixels. If you've already made a file, we can go up here to Composition Settings, and you can make sure it's square pixels. It should be, that's the default. I'm going to make a shape. I'm going to give it a position, move this over, give it a position, move it. Right, now we have a video, right? It moves, it does stuff, right? Ta-da, it's moving, right? It's ready, let's export. So I can go up here to File, Export, Add to Render Queue, and here we can export it. Now yours might not have something here. We have lossless best settings. Yours might not have something here. So you might need to click this, click this part, right, where yours says, I don't know, whatever. And basically, you should see this, right? And by default, you should have QuickTime.move because we are on Macs. And here you can tell it where you want it to save, like documents. And that's basically it. So now, if we do that, and we tell it render, it'll do its thing. It's going. It's going. Now this format is not very efficient, but it works. So what we can do then, ta-da! If I open a new Finder window, let me show you the file. Here it is, done right now this morning. 70 megabytes, that's huge, that's ridiculous. So what we can do is we can use Handbrake, which you don't have on your machine, but it's not Adobe. It is a widely used program that you can download. It's free. It's a great way to compress video. So I'm going to open this up. You'll have to download it. I've already downloaded the install file, but it's very easy to find. You just search it. Even if you just do it this way, like you command space to pull up the search, it will search for it on the internet for you. So now that I've downloaded it and opened it, I can run the actual application. Here's a video for CS1 that I compressed earlier. Alright, comp1.mov. Alright, everything is usually fine. You can tell it where you want it to save it to. By default, it's going to put it in your movies, which is sort of a weird place. So I'm going to tell it to go to my desktop. Instead, I don't want to do documents because then it might overwrite itself, and that could be messy and problematic. So desktop, choose, and then start. That's it. And we'll just wait. And because my video is short, it'll be fast. And I'll show you one other method to record. Not a great way, but you know, we'll make it work. All right. Okay, so this was 70. If I go to desktop, here you can see this new one that I just made. Not even 1 megabyte, 128 KB. That's amazing. All right, the other thing that we can do is, and this is a terrible method, but you know, if we need to do it, then you know, to get credit to show you know how to do things. I'm going to zoom in. All right, that's as big as I can fit it within this area. Actually, Command 0? Whatever. Nope, put it back. Stop it. All right, make it this big. And do Command Shift 5, which allows me to record my screen. Okay. All right, make it that big. Go ahead and tell it to record. I don't know if I can record two things at the same time because I'm also recording in Camtasia. I think no, I don't think it works. And it'll do its thing, and we'll get a record for so long. Is it recording? Oh, I think it was recording. It was recording. That's fine. Let's try this again. Command Shift 5, record, and then here I pressed space to tell it to play. Right, so it's playing, although you have other ways to tell it to play in here as well. And then it finished. I can stop it, and I can press stop up here. And now, on my desktop, I will have a new video file. Where's my desktop? I have too many things, I'm sorry. There we go. So now you can see my 2 video recordings. Look at that. That's actually pretty small. That's not too bad. But of course, we are recording a preview, not an actual export. So the quality is not going to be as good as doing it through the other method with Handbrake. And with Handbrake, the other way, it's actually smaller. Of course, we could also run this through Handbrake as well to make this smaller as well. So that's how you can deal with not having Adobe Media Encoder.